Pain after 50. What I'm about to tell you will completely change how you think about pain after 50. A 62-year-old woman had chronic back pain for 12 years. Tried everything. Surgery, pills, therapy. Nothing worked. Then she asked her body one simple question every morning, and within 6 weeks, the pain that doctors said was permanent was almost gone. But here's the shocking part. She didn't take a single new medication. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could be the answer you've been searching for. If you're over 50 and dealing with chronic pain, stiffness, or fatigue that just won't go away, you've probably been told the same thing over and over. It's just your age. Learn to live with it. But what if I told you that's not just wrong? It's keeping you trapped in unnecessary suffering. And in just 9 minutes, you'll understand why your pain might have nothing to do with your age and everything to do with something much more surprising. Here's what nobody tells you about pain after 50. Your body isn't randomly breaking down. It's not wearing out like an old car. Your body is actually trying to communicate with you, and pain is its language. Every thought you think creates a chemical reaction in your body. Every emotion triggers hormones. Every day you live disconnected from what truly matters to you, creates stress signals that your body has to process. For decades, you've been told to treat the symptoms. Take this pill for your back. Do these exercises for your joints. But what if the real cause isn't in your spine or your knees? What if it's in the gap between who you really are and how you've been living? And I'm going to prove this to you with a story that will blow your mind. Meet Sarah. 62 years old, chronic back pain for 12 years. She'd tried everything. 3 different surgeries, every medication, physical therapy, chiropractors, acupuncture. She spent over $30,000 looking for relief. The pain was so bad she couldn't sleep, couldn't garden, couldn't play with her grandchildren. Doctors told her, "This is your new normal." Then one day, instead of asking, "How can I get rid of this pain?" she asked a different question. What is my body trying to tell me? And that's when everything changed. She realized her pain was worst on Sunday nights, before returning to her corporate job that she secretly hated. It flared during family gatherings where she had to pretend to be happy while suppressing her true feelings. Her body was literally carrying the weight of all the dreams she'd given up, all the things she wasn't saying, all the parts of herself she was hiding. So she made small changes, started saying no to draining activities, took up pottery again, something she'd loved but abandoned, spent mornings in her garden instead of checking emails. Within 6 weeks, the pain that 3 surgeries couldn't fix was almost gone. But here's the part that will really shock you. This isn't some miracle or placebo effect. This is cutting-edge science that most doctors don't even know about yet. When you're chronically stressed, worried, or living without purpose, your body floods with stress hormones like cortisol. This creates inflammation throughout your entire body, suppresses your immune system, tenses your muscles, and disrupts your sleep. But when you're joyful, engaged, and living authentically, your body produces completely different chemicals: serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. Inflammation decreases. Your immune system strengthens. Your muscles relax. Your body literally shifts into healing mode. Your thoughts are medicine. Your emotions are either healing you or hurting you every single day. This is why 2 people with the exact same diagnosis can have completely different outcomes. One person treats only the symptoms and stays stuck in endless cycles of temporary relief. The other person addresses the root cause, how they're living their life, and experiences profound healing. And I'm about to show you exactly how this works with the most common problems after 50. Let me show you the hidden patterns behind the most common health issues after 50. This will probably describe someone you know, maybe even you. Chronic muscle tension and joint pain often comes from emotional rigidity. Years of holding anger in your jaw, carrying everyone else's problems on your shoulders, feeling trapped in your circumstances. Persistent fatigue usually means you're living a life that drains instead of energizes you. Your body is literally exhausted from forcing itself through days that don't align with your true nature. Digestive problems. Your gut has more nerve cells than your spinal cord. It's responding to anxiety about things you can't control or situations you can't digest in your life. Sleep problems. Your mind can't settle because you're not at peace with how you're spending your waking hours. Here's the revolutionary part. When you change these life patterns, the physical symptoms often change too. Not because you're ignoring medical care, but because you're addressing the real source. And I'm about to give you a real-world example that proves this beyond any doubt. And Sarah wasn't the only one. When you start listening to your body, the patterns become clearer. That brings us to Michael's story. Let me tell you about Michael. He was 58, struggling with chronic digestive issues, frequent colds, and sleepless nights. Sound familiar? He'd seen specialists, tried medications, supplements. Nothing worked long-term. Like many, he was starting to believe this was just his new normal. Then he started paying attention to when his symptoms were worst. The digestive problems flared when he had to deal with his demanding boss or family conflicts he couldn't resolve. The colds came when he felt emotionally worn down from giving more than he received. His body was literally trying to tell him, "I can't digest this situation. I'm worn down. I need boundaries." So he started setting healthier boundaries. He communicated his needs clearly instead of swallowing his frustration. He gradually shifted toward work that energized him instead of drained him. Within 3 months, his digestive issues were 90% better. He hadn't been sick once. He was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. This isn't coincidence. This is your body responding to alignment. When you start living authentically, your body stops fighting against you and starts working with you. But here's the question everyone asks me. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds too simple. If it were this easy, wouldn't everyone know about it? Here's the truth. Most people have been conditioned to treat symptoms, not causes. We've been taught that our thoughts and our bodies are separate, that aging means inevitable decline, that we're victims of our genetics and circumstances. But the newest research in neuroscience and psychoneuroimmunology proves that your brain can rewire itself at any age. Your thoughts literally change your biology. Your body is designed to heal when given the right conditions. This isn't about replacing medical care. If you need medication or surgery, absolutely get it. But for lasting healing, especially with chronic conditions, you need to address both the physical symptoms and the life patterns that created them. The people who heal completely are the ones who combine the best of conventional medicine with conscious attention to how they're living their lives. So, what can you do starting today? Here's your starting point, and it's so simple you might think it can't possibly work. But remember Sarah's story. Remember Michael's transformation. Every morning, before you check your phone or rush into your routine, sit quietly for just 5 minutes and ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me today? Don't judge the answers. Don't dismiss them as silly. Just listen. Then start making small changes toward what brings you genuine joy and energy. Say no to one draining obligation. Say yes to one thing you've been wanting to try. Spend time doing something that makes you feel alive. Replace 1 hour of news or social media with 1 hour of something creative. Have one honest conversation instead of pretending everything's fine. Take one small step toward work or activities that energize you. Your body has been waiting for this attention. It's been waiting for you to bridge the gap between who you really are and how you've been living. And here's why this matters more than you realize. Listen, every day you wait to live authentically, your body waits with you. Every day you choose alignment over approval, joy over obligation, truth over security. Your body heals with you. You were not designed to slowly fall apart after 50. You were designed to become more conscious, more authentic, more vibrantly alive with each passing year. The pain you've been experiencing isn't a sign that you're broken. It's a sign that your body is still fighting for your health and happiness. It's trying to wake you up to a life that's truly worth living. If this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below. What do you feel your body has been trying to tell you? I read every single one, and remember, you're not broken, you're becoming, and your body is listening to every choice you make. I'll see you in the next video.